morning. It is for me a great pleasure to be here today in Lisbon for this informal meeting of the foreign ministers of the European Union. We have a busy day with a very important strategic agenda for Romania. The most important topic is the topic which I have requested for being introduced on the agenda, which is about the frozen or protracted conflicts in the eastern neighborhood. It is a very important topic because these conflicts have a great impact on the security of the European continent, on the Euro-Atlantic security as a whole. They are very unpredictable. We have witnessed this last year in Nagorno-Karabakh. We have witnessed this year in and around Ukraine. These conflicts hamper the capacity for the countries which are affected by such conflicts to take foreign policy and security decisions. They hamper the capacity to perform reforms. They affect not only the territorial integrity but also the sovereignty of these states, and they also divide populations and artificially divide societies. So the EU has to be more active, has to have a more geopolitical influence in this region and as far as the resolution of these conflicts is concerned. And of course, if the EU wants to be a global actor, it should be influential in its own neighborhood. So more effective action of the European Union is required as far as the resolution of these protracted conflicts. They are also called sometimes frozen conflicts, and what is frozen is not the conflicts but the resolution of these conflicts. Romania will make a series of proposals today, and I will introduce the following set of requested measures. First, I think EU should address the root causes of these conflicts. We have to take into account the fact that Russia is behind these conflicts. Russia is using these conflicts as an instrument to create its own sphere of influence. Second, I think the European Union has to reinforce the mechanism which the EU has created, which is the Eastern Partnership, a mechanism to project stability, democracy and prosperity in the region. And we need to reinforce our efforts to build resilience of the countries affected, also in cooperation with NATO. We have done some efforts in that regard, but we have to continue. We also have to engage more politically with the region, politically with the respective affected states, including with high-level visits. We have to engage with the separatist regions as well, at the same time while maintaining and reinforcing our non-recognition policy. We have to be more active in supporting the efforts to combat the pandemic in these countries, including in the separatist regions, to provide medical equipment and vaccines. This is very important. We have to support the efforts for economic recovery in these countries and in the separatist regions. These are measures which will increase the leverage of the European Union on these conflicts. We have to use the sanctions tool in a more systemic and meaningful way. We have to use the DCFTA to extend the benefits of the deep and comprehensive free trade agreements to the separatist regions, because this will create more attraction between the rest of the affected states and the separatist regions and will stimulate reintegration. We need to coordinate more with the partners, the Council of Europe, the OSCE, the United Nations, EBRD, World Bank, and also to coordinate more and better with the United States. We have to counter disinformation and propaganda and spread more the news about the benefits of the EU support. And last but not least, I think it's very important, I will make two proposals regarding one, the creation of a format of dialogue between the European Union and the three countries which are affected, Republic of Moldova, Georgia and Ukraine, in order to discuss ways in order to make progress on these protracted conflicts. And second, to examine the possibility of creating the position of EU Special Representative for resilience of these countries and for the resolution of these protracted conflicts. Last but not least, I think it's very important that to make sure that any formula of resolution of this conflict, of settlement of these conflicts, should take into account the need for this resolution not to affect the capacity of these countries to decide freely their own foreign policy and security, especially not to affect the pro-European orientation of these countries. So I'm looking forward to the debates today. and looking forward also to continue to discuss this matter on the agenda of future Foreign Affairs Council meetings. We will also discuss about the relations with Africa today. It's very important to have strong EU-African Union relations. We will discuss about the strategy, a future strategy of the EU for Indo-Pacific, another very important topic. And I'm also looking forward to the discussion with the Jordanian Foreign Minister, Ayman Safadi, and we will have the opportunity to analyze the recent developments in the Middle East, but also to take stock and to see how we can improve the relationship between EU and Jordan. Thank you so much.
I would know.